Namaste everyone, welcome to my channel Kyrol. So today we are going to see whether you should stay or move on. So it can be any kind of question, like whether you should stay in this relationship or move on, whether you should stay in this country or move on, whether you should stay in this job or move on. So any decision where you want to understand whether you need to leave it or stay there. Sorry, I'm drinking my coffee. So we'll see whether you should stay or move on. So think of your condition, think of your question, and choose the pile that you feel most drawn to. So we have got 3 piles over here. One is this cow. This is a money cow. Okay, it brings luck. Pile 2 is this basket of flowers. And pile 3 is this turtle. So how this reading is gonna go is, breakup is, first we will see what your condition is, then we will see what will happen if you stay, and then we'll see what will happen if you move on. Okay, so choose the pile and I'll see you in your pile. Okay, let's start with pile 1. This is our pile 1. Namaste pile 1. This is for all of you who have chosen this cow. Okay. So think of your question and we will see what your condition is. Sorry for being a bit slow because I'm drinking coffee. It's like 4 a.m. in the morning. I'm not sleepy, I'm fresh. I'm usually a morning person. So yeah, I'm fresh. So let's see what's going on in this situation so that we can check the energy around you. Please like, share, subscribe and comment because that will help me to reach to the more people and reach to the right people at the right time. So 9 of discs, Knight of arrows, that's sword, and the High Priestess. So pile 1, it feels like you know what to do. You know what to do. You have clarity. But the only thing is, there are so many people involved in it who are dependent on you, and because of that it is a big step forward towards you. So whatever movement it is, it's probably not going to affect you, but it's going to affect so many people around you. For example, if you want to move on from one relation to another relationship, or you want to move out of a relationship, you know that moving out of the relationship is something you want, is something you should do, or staying in the relationship, you know how you can handle it. But then there are so many people, you have kids, or you have your family. If you move out of a relationship, it's going to affect another person, another person's family, another person's, it doesn't involve one person, it involves more than one person. If it is about job, so moving out of this job is good for you, but then if you will move out, it's going to affect your team members who actually depend on you, whom you are kind of mentor, so who actually look forward towards you, and it will make a big difference in their life if you will move on. So this is a situation where you are well settled, and if you stay over here, probably it's not a big loss for you financially or on the materialistic level, but intuitively, or your soul wants to move on to something else. For example, you are earning pretty well in one job, whereas your soul is calling to do some business, some creative business. Maybe you're a poet and you write really good poem and it's going to affect others, or you are for example, you are managing a big team and you are earning quite well, whereas you are very good in tarot card reading and you want to pursue tarot card, that's what your calling is, that's what your soul wants, that's what you want. But because you have got materialistic attachment to it or security to it, so it's not easy for you to move on from this specific condition. Okay, so we will see what will happen if you will stay in this condition, in this situation. Just a minute, I'm making some space over here. What will happen if you make some space? Oh, if you will stay. I know I said space. What will happen if you will stay? Two of them are there. What will happen if you stay? There are 3 cards, and here we will see what will happen if you move on. What will happen if you move on? It's too many. What will happen if you move on? How things will go? Again, too many. It feels like, Spirit has got lots of message for you, and Spirit is really excited for you to move on, because I can see over here that's what you know and you want, and this is something you meant to do. Okay, so let's see what cards we have for stay. Let me keep this somewhere else so it doesn't distract us. Okay, Devil, Ten of Swords, King of Swords, and if you will move on, Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. So if you know a tarot card even a bit, it clearly says that you should move on. Okay, so if you will stay over here, if you will stay pile 1, then you will be stuck somewhere. You will be let me have some clarifiers. You will be always stuck in it. So yeah, it's not that bad. Probably it's you will be able to manage it, but then internally you will not be satisfied. I do see swords over here, I don't see any cups over here. So emotionally it will be all practical decision. Emotionally you'll have nothing. Okay, so see High Priestess over here, High Priestess over here, Devil and High Priestess. I hope you can see. Let me push this a bit more up. Okay, and then 3 of Emotions. King of Swords is Chariot. So if you stay pile 1 first thing, you will be stuck, and whatever you are longing for, your soul is longing for, it will stay in you forever. Okay, that will not change at all. Okay, so kind of you will be stuck in the materialistic world, and whatever your soul calling is, you will not be able to move forward towards it, and it will keep haunting you, it will keep coming back to you. For example, when you know, when I wasn't starting tarot card reading professionally, I used to get certain dreams or messages from the universe, one after the other. Things used to happen to me, like with electronics and with electrical things. I'll see that lights is flickering, door is closing on its own. It always feels like someone is around and showing me the way. So that's not the right way, this is the right way, this is for you, this is for you. That kind of thing was there, and it used to bother me. So if you will not do what your soul is longing to, you will not be satisfied. Okay, and it feels very heavy. It feels very heavy. You will be there, materialistic, it will be fine. You will have money, you will have friends, you will have new ideas, things will move forward. But then satisfaction will not be there. Happiness will not be there. Okay? Many times you will feel in your life that you did not do something that you wanted for others. For others, because of others, you did not do, and those others, they are not thinking about you. So for example, if you will not leave the job and move to another job because there are certain people around you who are actually dependent on you, and you're not sure whether you should leave it or not. So for example, you are in an organization, you are head of somewhere, and maybe in a school, you are head of that school, and you are thinking whether you should leave that job or not, because when you will leave the job, someone else will come, and then that is going to what kind of person come, you don't know, and then it's going to affect the kids in the school, right? But then if you will not move on, then these kids, after a few years, you will see there is nothing. These kids, they will grow the way they are meant to. So you have actually done your part in their life, and if you will stay there longer, probably you will not much make difference in their life. Rather, you will leave something which you meant to do. So you will feel like you are being backstabbed, you are being cheated. There will be a feeling always that why you haven't moved on, or a feeling of I haven't done this change in my life because of these people, and this is how these people are treating me. Like you are, another example is coming in my head, like you're not changing your house because it's affecting someone else. For example, your uncle lives next to you, and they said that it's gonna affect them if you will leave the house, and you didn't change the house. But then later on you will see that your uncle changed the house because they were getting some kind of benefit. So you might feel that in future that if you will not leave it, there will be no emotional satisfaction, and then you will realize that there is no benefit of staying here as well. Whatever reasoning you are giving yourself to stay in this situation, in this relation, in this job, in this house, whatever it is, that reason will not be valid in the future, and you will feel like you wasted your time. Okay, If you will not move on, then it's not like that your life will not move on. Your life will do well, you will do well wherever you are going to do, wherever you're going to stay. You will live well. I do see you practically doing well. I do see you doing really good. Whatever you're doing, you will be doing good. But then inner satisfaction will not be there. Okay, let's have clarifier for what if you move on. Okay, what if you move on? So probably when you move on, it will feel like you are leaving something behind which you shouldn't be. So at this moment, you will feel like this is probably not ethical. Probably it's going to affect other person or other people. But then you should realize this. You will realize this. Your role in this part of your life is already done. It's already done. You should move on. So we all come with some goal. Our soul comes with certain contract, certain goal. We are here to learn something. We are here to help others. We are here to raise the vibration of ours and our surrounding. We are here to do certain job, right? Our soul is there to do certain job, and you will realize that you are moving towards it. Okay. Hangman. Queen of Pentacles is Four of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. Okay. So if you move on, initially you will be happy. Probably things will not move faster as you have expected, or probably things are, because here things are settled, well settled. You have everything over there. You have everything over there, whereas here you're leaving everything. See, this crop is ready and you're not selling them. You're leaving it for others and starting a new life. So probably you will feel like things are not the way they used to be. You have started things from the scratch. Things have changed a lot. You don't know what's going to happen next. But you will love it. This is what you want. This is what your passion. Though it won't move that fast. But in future, I do see stability over here. And if you see, there is Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. So you will have no regrets in future. Okay. How much time it's going to take? It feels like it might take, if it's a bigger thing, if it's which it feels like, it might take up to 1 year to 4 years. It depends on what kind of question you have asked. It might take 1 year to 4 years. Like if you have started a new business, left your job and started a new business, your business settlement will take it will take kind of 4 years to reach to this level where you will feel that I am fulfilled, I am getting things, so I am equally fulfilled like I was earlier, or much more than that. Actually, it's not this, it's much more than that. I am emotionally satisfied. I have time for myself. I can help others. I can give others things. I can be dependable. People can depend on me. I am more responsible now. I have more money now. I am more stable now. These things will be there, but it will take time. So if you're moving out from one relation to another relationship, for example, there is a process. There is a process of getting separation and all those stuff. So that might take you like 12-13 months to get out of it. For few of you, If you're looking for another job and you're left this job and you're looking for the job in your favorite field, it will take 5 to 6 months to you to realize, no, you are doing good now, you are probably reaching to this level. So initially you might compare yourself. If you move on, you might compare yourself where you were was better than where you are now, but later on you will see that there is balance, and you did a good thing because this is what you are meant to do. Pile 1. So this is this is not all. Let's see what suggestion universe has for you. Okay, let's see what suggestion universe has for you. We have cards, 4 cards over here. Peaceful resolution. So universe is telling you, yes, probably right now this change doesn't feel like very promising, or it's a kind of risk, or maybe it doesn't feel like ethical, but there is a way to move forward, ethical. So for example, you can, if you're leaving a relationship, you can sit with yourself, understand whether what you want, is that what you want. Yes, this is what you want, and then you need to speak to that person. So there is a thing, there is something which you need to get the resolution over here. You need to understand that whatever you're moving on towards it, initially it might not move fast, it might not give you the stability that you had earlier, but then it is for your higher good. This is what you are meant to do. So this is something you need to understand, okay? If you believe this is possible, okay? For many of you, it feels like it's a change in job profile, something like you leaving your job which was giving you, which was giving you money, paying your bill, but now you're starting something that will give you inner satisfaction that you think you're meant for. You're ready for this. And no, so it feels like, because this light is so bright that it feels like this lady behind the light she is not clear. So it feels like universe is telling you, no, you don't have to look at the bright light which your eyes cannot take up, okay? You cannot see the picture clearly right now, but if you believe in it, then you are ready for it. Okay, pile 1. So this is all that I have for you. Please like, share and subscribe. This is a big help for our channel to grow, and to me to reach to the right people at right time. So please, for you it's just a couple of clicks, click, and it's done. For me it's a big help. So please like, share and subscribe, and comment if you have any suggestion. I'll see you soon in my next video. Until then, take care. Namaste. Let's move to pile 2. Pile 2, this is for all of you who's chosen this basket of flower. I really like it. It's made of metal. It's a nice creative thing. I love it. Okay, so how we will do it, we will see what is your current situation, and then wow, we got 3 cards already. What is your current situation, and then we will see whether you should stay or move on, how it will be if you stay, how it will be if you move on. Okay, so your current situation is Knight of Wands. Let me keep it over here. Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So what your current situation is over here, pile 2. You are quite stable over here, wherever you are. But it's not as much as you want, okay? So it's not giving you enough what you want. How to explain it, I'm thinking. So for example, if you're in a job, okay, you are, you know what you are doing, people appreciate you, even if you have people who are not happy with you, you have some enemies around, but you are quite expert in your work, that it doesn't matter who likes you, who doesn't like you, because you do your work pretty well. So I do see stability over here, but it's not your dream. You don't want to stay over here only because you want to grow more. It's like a tree which kind of want to grow more and more and more and more and more and more. They doesn't get stay over there. If they will not grow taller, they'll have more branches, right, like that. So here now you don't have scope to have more branches now, because everyone is because you are above this now. You have learned everything. There is nothing to learn in this job. Or if you are in a relationship, you are settled wherever you are in this relationship. But in this relationship, it's been quite a while now. Your partner, what is good in your partner, what is bad in your partner. You both have adjusted each other. You know everything, what's going on in your life. But then there is something which is not satisfactory over there. You need to ask for your happiness to your partner. You need to everything is, there is some kind of there is something which you're not getting enough over here, whether it's job or a relationship. It feels like you want more. You feel that you deserve more, because you are doing pretty well, but you are not getting enough, okay, over here. So we will say, what if you stay over here? Otherwise, from outside you are doing well. It's just you who feels like things are not satisfactory, things are not the way you want it to be, which is not wrong, because it's your requirement. No one else will know about it, right? But it feels like if you're in relationship, you're not getting what you deserve or what you want. Even if you're in job, you're not getting enough. You have I'll shuffle a bit more. It seems like this is coming out, this one. Okay, so this is for what if you move on. This is what if you stay. Page of Swords, Justice, Three of Wands. If you will move on, Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Star. Okay, let's get some clarifiers for what if you stay. Let's see, clarifier for Page of Swords. This is Force of Inspiration. This is Ace of Inspiration. This is Three of Voice. Okay, and let's get clarifier for you move on? What if you move on? It's too many and it's flipped also. Okay. Hermit and Six of Cups. Knight of Cups. Clarified by Empress. Clarified by Tower. Okay. So what if you will stay? Let's start over here. If you will stay, pile 1, whether it's job or relationship, there is a way to get what you want over here. It's just you need to find out it. So if you want to stay, there are so many reasons to stay over here, okay? But you have to look towards those reasons. Probably you think that you're getting a bit less, but if you will change the way you are thinking, if you will start thinking in a new way, start looking in a positive manner, then you will have a new ideas to know the reasons to stay over here. Because I do see, if you stay over here, you will need to look into a new direction. So if it's a relationship, if you think you're not getting enough in the relationship, look towards from the perspective of the other person. Why you're not getting enough? What is you want that you think you're not getting? Okay. For example, you're not getting enough time with each other, and that makes you frustrated. Like, why should I stay in this relationship where I'm not getting enough time? Then instead of complaining why you're not getting enough time, you should be asking, instead of complaining that you're not getting enough time, you should be asking why you're not getting enough time, how you can resolve it, how you can solve it. Okay. So there is a way where you can understand how to deal with the feelings of dissatisfaction that you are getting over here, whether it's a relationship or job or a place or whatever it is. Okay, it feels like it's more like things are so stable and you're looking for something new, that you feel more kind of bored in this situation. It's more like this situation is not giving me anything new. But if you will see, this situation will give you something new. So for example, if you are in a business, okay, and now it's kind of a bit stagnant, you are getting enough customers that you can have enough money to live your life, but there is no growth, no excitement in the life. Then universe is telling you, if you will think the way to improve things over here, then maybe introduce a new product, maybe just closing everything. Maybe if you have a kind of boutique, okay, you have your own fashion house, so try new fashion, try new kind of fashion, try fashion for maybe LG, for kids, for example. Try new. If you're making it for women only, try males. Then change something. See, there are ways to bring happiness in a place where you are right now. If you don't want, then don't leave it, okay? Because there are ways. So there is door over there. It's just you're not looking through that door. You have already, your back is to that door. Even over here, this person's back is towards this. So this person is kind of not thinking about what's next. It's thinking about like, what I have is is not enough and I should leave this and move somewhere else. Whereas his universe is telling you, door is there. If you will see, you will be able to find something new wherever you are. Okay, so there is inspiration. You just have to do it, and universe is there to do the justice. Okay, this is something in your head. So maybe if you see over there, this is lower than this one, so this is heavier than this one, but then this part has got what bird is this? Dove maybe, or pigeon. This part has got this as well, right? So you need to understand, there is a chances of understanding over here, understanding the situation, thinking from the new light. So yes, life might feel like cactus, but there are very beautiful cactus also in this world. The positive part of cactus is they need very less maintenance. They can live in very, they are not demanding. They can live in very dry situation as well. They survive in odd situations as well, right? So staying here is not a bad idea. It's just you need a new way of thinking. What if you will leave, move on? If you move on, pile 2, you will have emotional fulfillment. Okay, you will be able to probably, you will feel like, initially you will feel like, I got what I want, I got what I deserve. It was a good idea to move on because now I'm at a better place. But then I'm smiling, you'll come to know why I'm smiling. But then after some times you will feel like this is not enough for me. So pile 3, it feels like, and then if you will, when you feel like this is not enough for me, you will realize that this is what has happened to you. Wherever you were was the better. Now you're not getting what you were expecting over here as well. The reason is, over here you have a tendency to get bored of where you are, or you have tendency to grow faster. You want new things, you want better things. So universe is asking you, just keep changing things, like keep changing jobs or keep changing relationship will not give you satisfaction. There are the things which you need to understand in yourself. Initially you will feel that you've got everything over here, but then all of a sudden it will reduce. You want to be Empress from Queen of Cups, but you will be Knight of Cups. Okay, you will not be satisfied. So satisfaction is within you. You need to understand this first and then decide what to do, whether to stay or move on. Because when you will move on, there will be some time. After that time you will feel that this is this something which I want? Satisfaction will not be there. Okay, so let's see what suggestion we have from the universe. Pile 2. What suggestions we have from the universe? Reconsider. See, if you want to move on, this is what I'm saying. You need to reconsider your thoughts. You need to reconsider the situation. You need to see what this situation is giving you and what you can get from this situation or this place or this relationship or this person. Are you thinking in the right direction? Is there any other way to think? Universe is asking you to rethink. Okay, romance. So universe is asking you, you need to love what you have. Here it feels like, it's more like because you look for a new thing, new adventure, so you get bored. Okay, you get bored of same things again and again. So universe is asking you, changing place is not the solution. Changing the way you are dealing with this thing is the solution. So think what you love and see how you can bring that love in your life a year from now. So whatever you are going to do, if you're thinking of moving on, a year from now you will understand that moving on wasn't good step, or maybe you will feel like changing things again. If you stay in this such situation, condition, relationship, job over here, a year from now you'll be able to see the positive change. Or I can say a year from now you will see your thought process is changed. So if you will move on, so a year from now you will realize that moving on is not the right decision. This is not what I wanted to be, this, and I'm this now. So I wanted to be Empress, and I'm Knight of Cups, where I felt Queen of Cups earlier. So I was in a very good position when I started, but I've just fallen down. So a year from now you will realize this if you will move on. If you will stay over here, a year from now you will realize that you did a good thing. You saw the door over here. You left. You just understood what is going on, what justice is doing with you. You got a new idea to ignite your inner self in the same situation wherever you are in. Helpful people. So there are people around you to help you to decide. Ask them. If you can't ask to any individual, ask your spirit guide. They are there to help you. Okay, pile 2. This is all I have for you today. Please like, share and subscribe. For you there are quick, simple clicks. Click. For me, it's you gave a power to me to grow. It depends, all little clicks helps me to grow. So my growth depends in your few seconds. So please click, like, share and subscribe. I'll see you soon in my next video. Until then, take care. Namaste. Let's move to pile 3. Namaste, pile 3. This is for all of you who has chosen this. Turtle. It's of stone. Okay, so how are we going to look at the things? We will see what condition you are in, what is your situation right now, kind of energy check around you. You think about your situation and let's see what's going on in your situation right now. Oh, too many. 2 of them. Let's take them all. And then we will have spread like what if you will move on, what if you will stay. Okay, so let's see what is the situation right now. That is Ace of Pentacles. The responsibilities feel like over here. 3 of Lotus. King of Wands and 9 of Wands. So over here it feels like pile 3, because there are two everywhere. Here you see 2 human, here you see 3 human, here you see 2 of them, here you see 2 similar girls, here you see 2 faces over there. So it feels like you have multiple responsibilities and it's getting too much on you now. Okay, it's a lot for you now. So it feels like if you are in a job, you have so much work to do. maybe you are the senior most, everyone asks you the questions and you have to deal with them, and then you have to do your work also. So if you will keep helping others, how will you work? Or if you are maybe housewife or homemaker, then you have kids to see, you have your home to take care, and there's so many things to take care of. Or you are a working woman, so you have kids as well, you have a home as well, you are doing this also, that also, there is no rest in your life. Or you have multiple business, then you have got engagement in multiple places. Or you have got multiple like you have a job and a side hustle, and you're juggling between those two. So it feels like over here you want to decide what to pick and what to leave, because you have got too many things in your hand, too many things. Your hands are in many baskets, or your legs are in multiple boats and you don't know how to make balance anymore. It's getting physically exhausting for you. Okay. If it's a relationship, then it feels like this relationship is kind of very demanding relationship, and it's kind of energetically exhausting for you in this relationship. But for most of you, it feels like it's a general life where you are exhausted, where you have a lot to do, where it's a tiring energy over here, pile 3. Whether it's emotionally tiring or physically tiring, it's a tiring energy. Okay, so on my left there are the cards that will show what will happen if you will stay. On my right there are the cards that will show what will happen if you move on. So if you stay, that is 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Judgment. Do we need some clarifier? Probably it will be a good idea to get some clarifiers. For 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands, and Judgment. We have got 2 cards. So 2 of Cups is clarified by 5 of Materials. Ace of Wands is clarified by 3 of Voices. This has come in previous piles as well. I'll push them a bit up so that you can see these ones. Yeah. And Judgment is clarified by 8 of Voice and 7 of Inspiration. What if you will leave, if you'll move on? 4 of Swords, Tower, and 7 of Wands. Okay, let's have clarifier for this as well, and then we will see, and then we'll start with our reading. Okay. Meanwhile, please have you click, please like now, share and subscribe. That will help me to reach to the right people at the right time, and it helps my channel to grow. Okay, I really want to be a full-time tarot card reader, and this is possible with your help, where I can dedicate myself to others. 9 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So if you stay in this situation, pile 3, then there are ways. So yeah, you can there are ways to work with it. Okay, so if it's the relationship which is a very demanding relationship, you can sit and talk like, these are the things which I can do, these are the things which I can't do. For example, you are married and you get and you live kind of away from your family, whereas you live close to your partner's family. Okay, and then your partner's family, they visit you every weekend, which you like. You don't it's not like you don't like them coming and seeing you, but then you don't get chance to go and visit your family and your parents and your siblings. Then you can sit and talk and figure it out, like, okay, we meet your parents every weekend, every other month. Can we go to see my family, please? So just by talking to things, it should be okay for you. So you need to have a better idea. To it's not necessary that you should be working all of them. No, it's not necessary that. You can cut off certain of things, so you can delegate some work to others. Okay, you are so much stressed, you have so much of work, you are taking care of kids, you're working from home, you're getting kids from the school. So divide your work amongst others. Either hire someone, or ask your partner to help you reduce the workload. If you want to stay in this, if you want to handle all the things together, then you need to divide it. The workforce that you have got, the workload that you have got, you need to get rid of it. Okay, you are stressing a lot, and it's not, you are taking a lot yourself. It's not, you cannot blame anyone else. This is who you are doing. You are not saying no to things. So there are the ways to reduce your workload. If the relationship is demanding, there are the ways to speak up, talk, express yourself. So this is what I'm emotionally going through. Help me to come out. So talking to others, showing your issues, just discussing them will help you. And if it's a lots of workload at workplace, delegate it to others. Tell them that I've got this document, go through that document and then ask me if you need anything. Okay, reduce your workload and you will be okay. There are ways to reduce your workload over here, whether it's emotional or physical, but there are ways. If you leave this scenario completely, like you drop couple of things, then you will be in a quick peace. It will feel like, okay, you got what you want. There will be satisfaction. There will be, so for example, if you are you are handling multiple projects and you just dropped a couple of projects and you are just focusing on one project, there will be relief. There will be, the things will look very beautiful, but then it might feel like things has changed now. So what will happen, like you will have lots of work to do. You have lots of work to do. You have kids, you have home, you are single father or you are single mother, you have job and you are handling everything together, all of it, and all of a sudden you gave some work, someone else is helping you with your kids, and then all of a sudden you'll feel like, oh, initially you'll feel like it's a relief, everything is fine, but then later you feel, in few weeks actually, or in few months, you will start feeling, oh, it's too empty now. It's kind of, things have changed. I don't get enough time to spend with my kids, When I used to, make them ready, help with getting them ready, I used to spend time with them, but I don't spend time with them anymore. These kind of thoughts might come up. But then you will be able to understand it so this will be the emotional drop, and then you will be able to understand it. You will be able to fight with your conflict. No, I don't want to go back in this hustle. It's okay. I can have some free time, and I can spend that free time with my kids later on. Yes, I was really happy to, make them ready, feed them, and now someone else is doing it for me. So I have some free time. I can work on myself, and when I'll be happy, I'll be able to spend some happy time with my kids. So whether you move on or stay, there are different ways to deal with the situation. You might feel that when you move on, you might feel a bit setback, emotional setback, that the new change is probably good or not, but later on you'll realize whatever change you have made, it is good for you. Or if you will stay, there are ways to, get rid of these problems, get some solution. Okay, let's see what suggestion we have got from the universe. Suggestions from the universe. Card 1, card 2. Please meanwhile like, share and subscribe. Click for you. It's few click. For me it's a big help. It helps me. Yes, so universe is asking you to balance your life, okay, which you actually need. So universe is telling you that you can choose any of them. You can stay, or you can, drop certain things and change everything. Change the job and get another job where you'll have bit relief. It's your choice, and in both ways you need to have balance. Even if you leave everything and move to a job where you have got less physical stress, and because your body is used to of this physical stress, you will start missing it. So you need to have internal balance. You need to have emotional balance, you need to have physical balance, whether you stay or move on. Okay, balance is required. Perfect timing. This is the time to take the action. Okay, just take the action. You don't have to think much. Communicate clearly. This could be a solution. This could be a solution if you want to stay over here. And because I see fish, so it's feel like staying over here, staying in the situation you are in, just by making certain changes around it, just by giving your responsibilities to others, or just by discussing your relationship issues with your partner or with the concerned person, things will improve. So this is kind of less work. In less work you will get what you want, whereas if you move on, it will be a bit more work. Choose a new direction. Choose the way to change the things around. Okay, choose whether you'll move on or stay. In both conditions you have to choose a new direction. It's a new thing to do. Okay, pile 3, this is all I have for you today. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you soon in my next video. Namaste. Take care.